Hi, thank you so much for coming to my channel again. This is Shmuel. Please subscribe if you didn't do it yet. I would like to share with you the beautiful story, an amazing story, which is brought down in the Sefer of the Chofetz Chaim. Chofetz Chaim was a great sage who was very much into not speaking the slander, not speaking the Lashon Hara, and he inspired millions and millions of people. So the story I'm going to tell you about today talks about real values of this world, and we can learn a lot from this particular story. So there was a certain person who wanted to be rich. We all do, but he wanted very much. So you learn about that particular island where he heard that there are gold, silver, and precious diamonds are laying around, just like we have stones and dust laying around. So he spent his last savings to purchase the map to get to this island, and he was traveling for many years. He was taking boats, trains, horse rides, and until he got to this place. And what he sees, wow, it's true. That island was true. He sees gold and silver and diamonds laying all over the place. He got so excited. He started taking and filling out his pockets. Here, hop, here. He filled up his pockets and he was so happy. And he's finally rich. So he comes to this hotel and says, give me the best room, the best presidential suite. I want to have a beautiful night, resting after all this travels. They said, fine, please, sir. The tenant says, how are you paying? He says, how many golden coins does it cost? I have a lot. They said, well, sir, I'm sorry, but we here don't accept really golden coins and anything, because we have a different currency. So he says, what is the currency here? Oh, well, the currency here is chicken fat. The guy goes, what? Chicken fat? What kind of strange thing is that? So the attendant says, well, sir, our island is not really so regular, so usual, so we have a very unusual currency. So the guy obviously doesn't have any chicken fat. So he goes and sleeps outside. And while he's sleeping, he's thinking, okay, I have to really find some job to get some money, because otherwise I can't just make it. I have to have food, I have to have something. So he gets hired the next morning by this local store, and he gets hired and he gives them good ideas, and they adopt these ideas, they like those ideas, and they give him promotion, another promotion, becomes a manager. He starts earning a lot of money, and the money is the chicken fat. So he puts away in one refrigerator, then he buys another refrigerator, and third refrigerator, and finally he invests, and he makes investments, stocks, real estate, etc., and he says, I'm gonna sell all this because I want to go home, because I miss my family, and I'm gonna have a lot of money. He doesn't really pay attention so much to the golden coins and diamonds anymore, because they're just laying around all over the place. His main goal is to get all the chicken fat and to get as much as he can. So he's selling all this real estate, and he sells all the stocks, and finally has refrigerators and refrigerators of the chicken fat, and he's extremely rich. So he writes to his family, please meet me at the shore, you and all the residents of our town. I'm gonna share my wealth with everybody, just come there. So they all come there, all excited, and he hires this boat to bring all his wealth to this particular island. He brings it to the boat, and the sailors are all smelling this chicken fat, and they're like, okay, fine, we know already this weird island, but okay, fine, let's just bring this guy. So he brings them, they bring him, and at that shore everybody's so excited already. This rich guy is coming, we're gonna get some money now. And as he sees the residents, he wants to show off his wealth. So he opens all these refrigerators, and the smell becomes crazy, it's stinking, and he is so happy that he's so wealthy, but people are like closing their nose, and finally people start running away. And as he approaches, his boat approaches the shore, only his family stays there, and they closing their nose, and they saying, what did you bring? What happened to you? He says, what do you mean? It's my wealth. I'm so wealthy. And they said, no, don't you get it? You went to get the money. You went to get the golden coins and silver coins and diamonds. And what did you bring? It's chicken fat. He says, yeah, but this is the real wealth. What are you guys talking about? You don't understand. They said, no, this is chicken fat. It's worth nothing. It's gonna spoil everything. Look how it stinks. And the guy doesn't even understand. He became desensitized to the smell even. And after they explained to him for a couple of times, only then it hit him. He says, oh my goodness, I just realized I went to get golden coins and diamonds and precious stones, and what did I bring? And they had to dump all this to the ocean because it was stinking like crazy. And only then he realized that he made a big mistake. He got some nonsense instead of the real values. So what can we learn from this story, and what this parable is teaching us? Well, our neshama, our soul, is coming to this particular world to earn some precious stones, gold coins and silver coins. What is this? Mitzvahs, the commandments and good deeds that are laying around here all over the place. You could always visit somebody who's sick. You could always help a poor person. You could always, a man could put tefillin on. The ladies could light the candles. You could do so many good things to help others and to be a good human being who's helping the others and who's doing good things for Hashem, for God, and for his fellow people. But as we know, there's a lot of mitzvahs out there. You come outside, you could help the person, you could do good things, you could give a coin or two to a poor person, you could visit the sick people, you could make food for somebody who's not feeling well. There's so many mitzvahs, there's so many mitzvahs laying around here, yet we focus on the material stuff, to make more money, to buy one house, another house, to buy a car, to buy this, to buy that, a new phone, that phone. We all get so attached to our material stuff. In the beginning, we do realize that it's all, material, and we need it for our sustenance. But then, as we get into it so much, we become so much attached to it that we forget the real values and what our soul came here for. So, Emir Hashem should help. We should always remember what our goals are and what we came here for.